Oh, Jesus. Jeffree Star is literally the worst person on this planet, period. Jeffree, give it a break. I have so many things to discuss in this video, all about Jeffree Star, so let's get into it. First of all, Jeffree Star just went on a Twitter rampage, doing so many stupid tweets, and we're gonna talk about them. He tweeted and said, "My coping mechanisms for past trauma sometimes makes more problems for me and the people around me." Okay. "Don't let anyone ever tell you it's too late to get help." Well, he's playing the mental health card. That's what Shane does too. Nice. "Mental health is more important than anything on this planet," which is ironic because you use someone else's mental health to try and make them kill themselves. Do you remember that, Jeffree? You're a bad person. And then someone responded to Jeffree's tweet and said, "It's too late to get help," about him. And he says, "I know it feels good to you to put me down." Ooh, look at you, Jeffree, holding yourself up in a higher register. "But it's never too late to get help. Don't let strangers try and make you feel any different." Well, Jeffree, I know you weren't technically a stranger to James whenever you did what you did, but the same thing applies, even if you're going to use that word strangers. Or do you want to use the word acquaintances, like you used for your friends that you turned on? Like the drama channels. I ain't forget. Now Jeffree is threatening that he's going to hurt himself. He tweeted, "Their main goal is to get us to hurt ourselves," about everyone calling him out. He tweeted, "Their main goal is to get us to hurt ourselves," about people trying to hold him accountable. This is the same man that everyone's been calling out for the past few months, and he literally posted a video yesterday writing on getting more views and trying to ignore it. Jeffree, you're not innocent. You're one of the least innocent people on the fucking planet right now. I know you think of yourself as being the top of the hierarchy, but if enough of us do that to the bottom of the pile, you'll fall down, which is what's happening. So don't try to threaten us with them tweets, because it's not gonna work. And the funniest thing is, in the replies to all these tweets, people are saying something back to Jeffree, calling him a hypocrite or calling him out, and then minutes later the person is replying to their tweet with a screenshot that says Jeffree Star has blocked you. Because this is the thing, Jeffree Star cannot take criticism, he thinks he's the best in the world, and that's why he surrounds himself with yes people, which is why his friendships do not last. Whew, that was a big breath. If you're not a yes person who will lick his feet, he does not want you around. That's why he blocks everyone. He's blocked me. Has he blocked you? Probably. Because he's blocking everyone in the replies. Jeffree, if you keep blocking everyone, you're going to have no audience. I know you shouldn't have an audience already. Like, we've already discussed that. I don't think you should have an audience. I think you're a bad person. But in the fact of you blocking people, you're minimizing the amount of people that can interact with your tweets and then see your videos. And we know you don't like losing money. So what's the game here? What is your end goal? Let us know. So people are mentioning James in the replies and are getting blocked. People are talking about Shane in the replies are getting blocked. People are talking about Taddy getting blocked. And people are just calling out Jeffree's past again and his present and are getting blocked. So basically, unless you send him a heart emoji, you're gonna get blocked. And the funniest thing about it is he just deleted all the tweets. What is it with these YouTubers who'll like go on like Twitter rampage, like tweeting so much and then delete it all and be like, "Oh, I didn't do that, you didn't see anything." Fucking, this isn't Wizards of Waverly Place. We can't put a spell on you and you forget it. Like, what? Why was my only comparison Wizards of Waverly Place? I don't watch Harry Potter, I'm sorry. Now, let's talk about the frickin' tea. Jeffree Star has just unfollowed Morgan Adams. Now let's put this timeline together. Morgan Adams, the sister of the person Shane Dawson is marrying. Now Shane Dawson is Jeffree Star's best friend, but also his family. My family. This is like top tier. This, like, you would not get this on TV show. This drama, ooh, so juicy. So because Morgan Adams is now unfollowed by Jeffree, that means that Jeffree acted out against the person who's marrying his best friend. But not even his best friend, his family. His family, Shayna's family. Can you imagine the shitstorm that is gonna happen behind the scenes? I did a video last night where I talked about the fact that Morgan had unfollowed Jeffree Star. Now you know Jeffree Star is petty and keeps up with every single thing and person that says his name, so he knew immediately that Morgan had unfollowed him. He probably has like an unfollows app as well. Could you imagine that? He downloads an unfollows app and has like a monthly subscription just to see who unfollows him, and he's like, unfollow. Jeffree unfollowing Morgan has now created so much tension in that group. Which means that they can't really be a group filming together doing all these series, and Shane has a decision to make now. Shane can either side with Ryland and Morgan, the people he wants to marry and the people he loves so much, or he has to side with Jeffree and lose Ryland and Morgan. And in my opinion, I believe that this could be the end of Shane and Ryland's relationship. I'm gonna be the first one to say it. Mark my words. It's getting too messy. Morgan acted out, then Jeffree acted out, and Jeffree is so opinionated, things are gonna get messy. There's gonna be a problem within that relationship if Shane does not choose their side. With the egos involved, do you really think Jeffree would be like, yeah, Shane, you can be on both sides? No. Jeffree needs all the attention. He's an egotistical bitch. He needs all the attention. In my opinion, there's no way Jeffree's gonna let this slide. Jeffree Star, he's not gonna allow that. Here's the drama, right? If Shane chooses Morgan and Ryland's side, he's gonna have to cut himself off from Jeffree. Now Jeffree, in my opinion, will blame Shane for the James situation and will drop him like that. And he'll also probably expose all of his shady messages with Shane. Now, we all know that Shane acts behind the scenes being shady, so Jeffree will probably expose that. Actually, most likely, because you know the way he goes. He relies on drama for views, so... That was the weakest whistle ever. Let me do that again. And then on the other side of that drama, this is why it's so juicy. If Shane chooses Jeffree, then he has immediately cut himself off from his partner's sister and family. Now, you know that Ryland's family are going to take Morgan's side, as they should. And then Ryland will be in a pressured point. And he'll have to take Morgan's side. Meaning, Ryland and Shane are going to have to distance themselves. Now, they all live under one roof, so it's going to be causing so much tension. I wish a series was being filmed right now. Actually, I'm not going to give you any ideas. Please do not do that. I do not want to see a series next year about this. Shane, Jeffree, I don't care. I don't want to see it. Fast forward next year, The Beautiful Life of Teddy Westbrook, a 10-part series. If I was in Shane's position right now, I would cut Jeffree off and just take what Jeffree's going to do to me. In terms of exposing me. I'll have to try build my career up again, but Jeffree's just going to have to do that. Jeffree has no friends, so Shane cutting him off means that Jeffree has literally nobody. Which is why Jeffree's doing all these tweets like, y'all are forcing me to harm myself. You know, he has nobody, he has no outlets, he just has his money and his assistant. That's so sad. And now Jeffree acting out on Twitter is really interesting, and this is how Dramageddon 2 started, so... Dramageddon 3 is here! Jeffree cannot hold himself back, he tweets and then he deletes them. But he tweets them for long enough that they've had lasting impact on people, and drama channels are talking about it, to the point where even the general public are talking about it, because a lot of people know about him now, in terms of what he does shady-wise, and that's what they care about rather than his videos. But the fact that Jeffree just dropped Morgan like that is telling of what really matters to him. Nothing. Morgan didn't matter, Ryland doesn't matter, Andrew doesn't matter, Shane doesn't matter. What matters is that Shane can help Jeffree get more money. And they're in a protecting each other situation right now. Jeffree's protecting Shane's secrets and Shane's protecting Jeffree's. Now Shane needs to get out of that, but in doing that, he's gonna get exposed. So he has a fucking decision to make. And we're all here watching. And people were saying as well how Morgan lives back home in her hometown or something now. And you know what? I'm happy for her. I watched one of her videos recently, and she seems like a really nice girl. She does not seem like the typical beauty guru. She seems way more humble, more real. And that's telling because she spends a lot of time with her family still. And I do believe that Ryland is still like that. Ryland can be a bit irritating, don't get me wrong. Actually, a lot irritating. And money has definitely gotten to his head too, so I hope he makes the right decision. But just know that family's above all. And I hope they make that decision. But if Shane loses Ryland and Morgan, all he has is Jeffree. Like, think about that. Isn't that so sad? That mansion, all that money, but all you have is Jeffree. And same goes for Jeffree. And I know Jeffree is doing all these tweets because he's so angry, and he knows that a video is coming up from James because all the replies are talking about James is posting his longest video ever, it's going to be about you. And he's obviously getting very paranoid because nobody's probably giving him the information from an insider's point of view because no one likes him anymore. Drama channels don't like him and his friends don't like him. So he's waiting like the rest of us. So I'm sure he's going to be waiting on James's profile today like dun 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 refreshing, because the direction his career is going to go in is going to be based on what James and Taddy do next. It's already free falling, but if they nudge it again, it's going to go completely down, like they did to James. But there's going to be no redeeming this, because James was accused of things he didn't do. Jeffree is just a bad person. So everyone, that is the latest update of the tea. Jeffree has now unfollowed Morgan Adams, the sister of Shane's fiance. This is messy. Shane has a decision to make, and I wonder what it's going to be. I'm sure we'll find out very soon, though. Oh, if you were in Shane's situation right now, what would you do? Let me know. I'd love you. See you in my next video. Wow. Whew, I need a moment. Phew. I love you. See you in my next one, and bye. Mwah. Bye-bye.